Welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is going to be a general reading in regards to love for Capricorn. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there is some message here intended for you, but if the overall message doesn't feel like it's yours, then please don't try to force anything. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I want to say I've had a lot of complaints about my microphone volume, so I fiddled with everything. I think I'm louder now. So if you have watched my videos in the past and know if the volume is better now, please let me know. I'd love to know. I'm sorry because it sounds like the cards are super loud now, at least for me, but maybe it's just perfect for you guys. I don't know. But please let me know and help me fix this to make it right for you guys. I want to make you comfortable and make it easy to listen to. So anyway, we're going to start, Capricorn, with the wild unknown animal spirit. We're going to draw a card for the energy that you're bringing into this connection, and then one for them. But we're starting here with you, Capricorn. What's the energy that Capricorn is bringing into this connection? What? There we go. We get two cards. We get the bee and the snake, which is very interesting energy. I'm going to read from the book, but the bee is very like, let's keep the peace, but at some point very tired. And the snake energy is kind of like having an inner knowing that maybe you haven't tapped into. So we will read into that for more information. But can I get one card for the energy of the person connecting with Capricorn? What is their energy? What energy are they bringing into this connection? Well, you guys really want to you guys want me to read a lot. The dragonfly and the fish. So that's air and water. And you got air and earth energy on yours. Let's go ahead and take a look. I don't know that I've ever read the fish before. I have read the dragonfly. Let's see here. Let's start with you. The snake, which is earth energy. Okay. It says guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is the symbol of our highest potential. It is said that our creative life force lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there's no more time to waste. So yeah, there's something within you that wants to wake up. And so you're being called to find it, pull it out, draw it out. Okay, bee energy. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures aware of many subtleties at once. Since they are artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and they sting. So yeah, I feel like your energy, I really feel like you're just like trying to keep everything positive, trying to keep everything, together. Okay. But you're really wearing yourself thin, and there's something there within you that really wants to be brought forward. There's something that needs to be expressed, or something that some kind of understanding that you need to hold on to, grasp. All right, we have dragonfly and fish. We'll start with fish, which is water energy. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar focus, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. So kind of lost. That energy is kind of maybe they're a little confused, a little lost in this connection, possibly not sure what exactly their role is possibly in your life, or not exactly sure, what their purpose is. Dragonfly, though, is master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. More moving. The fish is moving, 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 and the dragonfly is darting around all over, moving, moving, moving. That's interesting. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of our mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So yeah, they really do need to take a moment. They need to settle and focus on, take a minute to really think about what they want and what they want their purpose to be. I mean, this is a lot of moving energy, They need to kind of chill, calm down for a minute. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot. This deck here is called the Light Series Tarot. Again, I'm so sorry if the shuffling is super loud. I wish I could find some way to balance all the sounds, but please let me know if it sounds okay to you. All right, we're going to get 3 cards, Capricorn, for how you are feeling about the person that you're connecting with. How's Capricorn feel about this person? The Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. But temperance can be about balance. It can also be about patience. Like you're waiting for something and you're trying to be patient in it, but we'll clarify. So don't worry, we'll find out more. Can I get 2 more cards, please, for how Capricorn feels about this person they're connecting with? 2 more cards, please. How does Capricorn feel? How does Capricorn feel about this person they're connecting with, please? That's more than 2, but it's okay. We'll take them. We get the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is it can be an apology. Like I said, we're going to clarify these for more information, but the Page of Cups can be an apology, or it can be just, just having having your foot your toes in the water, it's very gentle, kind of small. Pages are often younger than us, so they represent an immaturity, okay? Not to say that's what's happening here. I'm just saying that's a possibility. We're going to clarify. 8 of Wands, this is forward movement and communication. There's something here that you either want to communicate or you want things to continue moving forward or start moving forward if they're stagnant currently. The Judgment card is one of my favorite cards in the deck, possibly my favorite. With the Judgment card, it's about acceptance. It's about forgiveness, and it's about kind of can be like a rebirth, because in accepting what is and accepting what was and forgiving ourselves, releasing ourselves from guilt, forgiving other people, in all of that, we open up all these doors of possibilities. Because when we are living in fear and when we're living in doubt and insecurity, we have all these doors closed around us. And when we just accept things how they are, all the doors just fly open, and it's just the best feeling in the world. So, Judgment, it's a really great card. some kind of acceptance, some kind of forgiveness possibly, or just balance in this situation. Let's take a look at, it can also be a card of reconciliation, so it's possible that this is an apology and a reconciliation and communication, but feeling patient for it. That's possible with these cards, but like I said, we'll clarify. Can we please have 3 cards for how this person feels about Capricorn? 3 cards, please, for how this person feels about Capricorn. Let's see what we have here. We get the King of Wands. This is fire energy, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is the second Sagittarius card here, but this is really confident and passionate energies that they find you attractive. They feel drawn to you. They feel really confident and passionate about you with this card here. The Seven of Wands is, maybe they feel a little defensive, and this might be defensive against you, or it might be defensive including you, okay? Sometimes we're in this bubble with them, and sometimes we're one of these wands down here poking at them. So we'll clarify to see more information here, but the Ten of Pentacles, this is really great energy. This is commitment. This is stability. You are either in a relationship with this person, or they feel like you are someone that they could commit themselves to. This card here is about family, but it's about stability and foundation, and something just you can count on, something you are committed to, and you know that they're committed to you. So really great card there for them to have here. So they definitely feel like if you are not, then they want you to be a solid piece of their life, you know. We're going to go ahead and clarify now. I'm going to be using, to clarify, this deck here. It's called the Prisma Visions. It's a really neat deck. I like it because it doesn't generally take a lot to get a response from it. It's very communicative, I believe is the word. But it's also small. I like that it's small. Wow. Okay. So I was asking in my mind what that Temperance card means, and this Hierophant just jumped right out. This Hierophant card, and this is Taurus energy, so you might be dealing with the Taurus, but the Hierophant is about forward. It's about growth, okay? Spiritual growth, like, or growth in your relationship, like a deeper relationship, or possibly moving on to the next step in a relationship. So if you're just dating, maybe moving in together or making it official, or, you know, it's about taking that next step. It's also about following steps. But I think for you, this is you being patient for this to become more like this relationship. This is also a marriage card. I don't know if I said that, but this relationship is moving in the direction of more, but you're patiently approaching that, okay? This is, though, about wanting a deeper relationship or more commitment or something along those lines, okay? Let's take a look at that Page of Cups. Can you please clarify that Page of Cups for me? What is this Page of Cups? Ooh, that shot right out too. Seven of Pentacles, that's interesting. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is a card where we've planted all of our seeds and we're kind of just waiting to see where they go. We're kind of waiting to see what sprouts, you know, and we have no control over how long that's going to take. And so sometimes it's a card of like taking a pause, which aligns with that patience card of yours. But if there is an apology here, if that's what this is, or okay, so if this is an apology, then I feel the apology is like, I'm sorry things are taking so long, you know, like I don't feel like I have the ability to move towards you. I'm waiting. I have to wait. This is out of my control. And so I'm kind of just like, I'm stuck for the moment. So that might be that's possible. Uh, or it's possible that you can only communicate something small at this time. Okay, because the Page of Cups, this is a small gesture of affection or of appreciation or something along those lines. It's a small way of showing them that you like them, you know? And so I feel like it's possible that you don't feel free to express more, okay? For whatever reason, there is a lot of, with this patience card here, I'm sorry, with the temperance card here, I feel like there's something that holds you back. And I don't know what it is, maybe it's part of that untapped potential, that snake within you. You're just being a bee, keeping the calm, keeping everyone joyful and spreading around. I don't know what I was going for with this, but anyway, you're keeping the peace, and maybe there's more that you want, but you're unable to reach for it. Maybe you feel trapped from it or blocked from it for some reason. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands, which is wanting forward movement, or to communicate something. And the card that flew out here is the 7 of Swords, which is kind of a deception card. It's also a like I'm being sneaky, it can mean that. Sorry, let me see here. Is there anything else in regards to this 8 of Wands? Okay. We get the 8 and we get the 7 of Swords. Like I said, it's a deception card, okay? Or a sneaky, like you feel like you need to sneak, you need to hide. There's something here. And maybe you want to tell them about this deception or this lie of some kind. What comes out with it is the 6 of Wands. And I don't often take cards in the reverse, but when it came out, it flipped. And I'm wondering if it was intended that way, because the 6 of Wands is about victory. Facing this way, it's about victory. I think it's really weird in this in this deck that it comes, it's a picture of a woman on a boat, because the 6 of Swords is often a picture of someone on a boat traveling through water. And this, it looks like it's supposed to be the 6 of Swords to me. Every time I see it, I'm like, what? Okay, yes, it's the 6 of Wands, which is about victory. And the 6 of Swords is about moving into, in my opinion, it can mean moving from like a foggy place to an open, like clear space, or moving from like turmoil to calm. It's about using logic, okay, and moving yourself out of rocky emotions into clear emotions. And sometimes that comes with honesty. When we share something, when we're sharing our truth, that clears up the air, right? And so that's, I don't know, I always think of that when I see this card, which would be victory, but I really feel like it was intended to come out this way. Of course, take it how it resonates. That's why I wanted to tell you both meanings of the cards. But in the 6 of Wands, this is something that's not, something almost that you possibly feel like you failed at, or that just didn't, yeah, like you kind of like you failed at it, and that's how you feel about it. I'm not trying to say that you failed at anything. And sometimes we stumble, like sometimes we meet challenges that we can't overcome, and that's okay. We're brought those challenges for a reason, and it helps us grow, and it helps us learn, and it helps us move forward. And so I feel like you want to communicate to them about some kind of deception or sneakiness, and possibly about some kind of defeat of some sort. Let's take a look at that Judgment, which like I said, is acceptance. It's a wonderful card. I love this card, and I love the way that it's portrayed, I guess, in this particular deck, because look at how, doesn't it look like she's just set herself free? I don't know. It's just such a beautiful feeling in my mind. And so, but let's clarify. Which, like I said, Judgment could be a reconciliation card. So perhaps you're wanting to reconcile with this person if you're parted. Page of Wands, which is a feeling of excitement, optimism. Is that, yeah. It's feeling really optimistic about something, feeling really excited about it, feeling confident. I feel it's possible that you've accepted whatever this is here and maybe forgiven yourself for it. I mean, take it how it resonates. If that's not your situation, then please don't try to force it in any way. But with the Judgment, it's about accepting and releasing. And now you feel excited and optimistic. You feel really hopeful with the Page of Wands here. That's having confidence, to move forward and to experience something new, a new journey, a new path. Let's take a look at this person here. Can you please clarify the King of Wands? Ooh. Please clarify the King of Wands. This person really needs to take a breath, though. A little fishy. Please clarify the King of Wands. We get the Death card, okay, which is about an ending. Deaths are endings, and endings are necessary, but let's find out more information here. Can we get more? We get the Empress card. Interesting. This could be a person in their life. Like, it's possible that they ended a connection. Empress, by the way, is Taurus energy, sometimes considered Libra energy, so you might be dealing with one of those signs. But Death and the Empress. The Empress can sometimes represent Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, and King of Swords. Okay, the Empress can sometimes represent something that we were trying to create, okay? If this isn't a person, like maybe they ended a relationship with someone else and now they feel really confident and excited and passionate about moving towards you. That's possibly what happened here. But it's possible that something that they wanted to create, something that they were hoping to build or make, okay, because the Empress represents giving birth to something, okay? That's how come she's often pregnant, okay? Because she gives birth to something, and that's like creation. And it's possible that something they wanted to create didn't happen. And this might, I mean, I hate to say that this at all, and I really hope it's not the case, but it might actually have been like a child that was not born, like a miscarriage or something along those lines. But it's maybe something just that they wanted to create that didn't work out. And maybe it was something you wanted to create together. Maybe that has to do with this energy here, okay? Possibly. I don't know. Like I said, take it how it resonates. But if this isn't a person, this Empress, then it's something they weren't able to create, okay? What came up here as well is the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords. And the Three of Wands is energy where you've moved towards something and you're like waiting for it to move towards you as well. You've put in energy, you've put in action to get to the something, and now you're just waiting for it to match your energy, okay? It's a waiting card. And then we get the Knight of Cups, which is, of course, the Knight of Love, right? The cups represent our emotion, and this person, this knight, is like charging forward with an open heart and wanting to express that, and maybe as far as wanting to like sweep you off your feet, but possibly just wanting to express that their heart is still open, okay, or is open. And the King of Swords, this is being really logical about it, overthinking it, maybe not overthinking it, I guess, but like trying to figure out the best approach in a logical way, trying to figure out, they're not leading with their heart. It's really odd to see the Knight of Cups charging in as the King of Swords, right? That doesn't make a ton of sense because they're led by different things. So it's like they want to express this, but they're trying to be this, okay? And they're waiting. They feel like they've made efforts, and now they're just waiting for you, I would assume, is what I'm guessing here. And that's all here bundled up in the King of Wands, you know, very passionate and like really hopeful and excited energy there. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands here. Can you please clarify the Seven of Wands for us? It's possible they're feeling a little defensive against you. I mean, if something has gone wrong, something hasn't turned out, a project that you guys have been working on or something, they might be a little bit frightened. But let's see. Let's see here. Can you please clarify the Seven of Wands? I'm sorry if you can hear that tiny voice in the background, but that is my child. One of them. He's just standing up. And that is no longer a tiny voice. Sorry, just one sec. Sorry. He's okay. He was just angry at his sister. Can you please clarify the Seven of Wands for us? Please clarify the Seven of Wands. The Moon, which is fear. It also represents something that's hidden, you know? So it's possible that there's fear here. Like I said, with the Seven of Wands, if there's something that went wrong here, then it might, or not wrong, but went differently than it was intended or anticipated. Then sometimes we feel a little defensive, okay? And that might be what this is. And then the Moon would represent fear. But I feel like what's happening here is the guard is up a little bit, but and maybe they're coming off a little bit blocked, but underneath that is this Knight of Wands. I mean, we've already seen a lot of night energy coming towards you from this person, and we've seen a lot of passion from them as well. So I just feel like this is them hiding. They're hiding behind a shield, kind of, with this Seven of Wands. And that Moon and Knight of Wands energy there. I just feel like they're hiding behind a shield. They're not showing you this feeling that they have. They're not showing you this passion. Can we please clarify the Ten of Pentacles? Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. The Star, it's a hope. The Star represents hope. It represents wishes. It represents healing. And I feel like this person wants this Ten of Pentacles. It's possible you're in a relationship and all of the little bumps that we see here have to do with, you know, challenges that we meet as we grow in a relationship. But if you're not in a relationship, or if you are, I mean, either way, they want this Ten of Pentacles. They want this family life, you know, they want this, which doesn't have to involve I'm sorry. I feel like I wanted to say that it doesn't have to involve children. Okay, family is what you make it. Family is defined by you. I say family, but what I mean is they want the stability, you know, they want that commitment and that unity between the two of you. And that's what their hope is. That's what their wish is with that Star. I'm going to draw some oracle cards here, and then we're going to ask the tarot for advice for you, okay? But let's start here with crazy, sexy love notes. That's what this deck is called. They aren't crazy or sexy love notes. I don't know why it's called that. It stumps me every time. But they are super helpful messages. So I like them in spite of the fact that they are not crazy or sexy. Can I please get a message for Capricorn in regards to this connection? It says a new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. And wasn't I saying that with all of this right here? I feel like sometimes the oracle messages are just like exactly what I was saying, which makes me feel like I think I interpreted that right. I hope so. I hope it resonates for someone, hopefully many people, but we are going to get a message now from the Lover's Oracle. Can I please get a message for Capricorn? Oh, in regards to this connection. That came right out. I feel like this deck is never that quick to respond. Oh, we had 2 cards. So this one here, which says freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And doesn't this image, a little bit, doesn't it remind you of this image a little? Like, just like that open chest, that like, it's just so freeing, this feeling, this judgment energy. It's really, it just releases you, and it's just uplifting. It's an incredible feeling. I think everyone should get the chance to feel it at some point in their life. But again, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And this card here, which says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And that's what I'm seeing here. There was some kind of challenge here. There's something here. There were some hiccups. There were some bumps. And possibly they felt like mountains, and or very, very, very large and deep rivers or lakes that you had to cross. And I'm sorry for that, but you can move. You can move through that. You can move beyond that. This person wants that. And if you do, then that opportunity is here. Let's get some advice. I feel like you do with these cards here, but you are held back by something for sure. You are held back. And maybe this is a new commitment. Maybe this is an old commitment. It really could be both ways. But let's go ahead and get advice here from the tarot. Can we please get 3 cards for advice or suggested action for Capricorn in regards to this connection, please? Two more, please. Advice or suggested actions. The first card we get here is the 4 of Wands. Oh, we get the 4 of Wands here. I'm going to show you these ones. The 4 of Wands, which is, it's a celebration, and it's telling you to celebrate. In the 4 of Wands, we're celebrating a union, okay? And the start of that union. This is often considered a marriage card or a soulmate card. But in the 4 of Wands, you're being called to celebrate. Celebrate what you've accomplished so far. Celebrate the plans you've made for the future. Because also with this card, we're making plans for the future. We're making a commitment now, and we that commitment represents our hope for the future, okay? And so this card is calling on you to celebrate that. Celebrate where you are right now. Celebrate this moment you're in right now. What you've accomplished and what you hope for the future. Like, allow all of that to be a part of this moment and celebrate it. Celebrate this union. Also, this can be a card of community. And so it might be asking you to draw on your community in this celebration, but it's definitely about celebration. And then we get the Five of Pentacles. Interesting, actually, because the Five of Pentacles says you're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. Whatever happened, you're okay. You're not alone. Nobody has done this to you. In the Five of Pentacles, we have isolated ourselves. The key is right there. The door is right there. You could walk through. And there are so many people on the other side of that door. There's light, there's sunlight, and there's love. And all you have to do is turn that key and go inside, because you are not alone in any way. You have people there. You have people around you. You have spirit around you. If you feel alone, like if you feel there are no people you can turn to, there's always spirit. There's always the universe. There's God, whatever it is you believe in, whatever your faith is, you always have that to turn to. But this card is just a reminder, you're not alone. Let's get one more card for Capricorn. Can we get one more? We get two. The Ace of Cups, which means to have an open heart. Okay? Have an open heart. Open your heart to this situation. Just open it up. Don't be afraid. Let the love shine through in both ways, you know? Open your heart. And the Ace of Swords, this might be to communicate something. This is about truth. And it can be sometimes that you need to, I think it's interesting that two aces have come out, because those both represent new beginnings, okay? And the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, they're both yes cards in case there was some kind of question you had. Then the answer is yes, but with the Ace of Swords, it's about standing your ground, okay? Stand up for what you believe in. Be firm in your convictions and communicate your truths. This is about communication, and it's about truth and clarity. So if there's something here, well, I mean, you already were showing us here that there was something you wanted to communicate. And with that snake card, there's something within you that you are being called to wake up. Wake it up and let it out. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. And if it resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. You could like the video or post a comment, or my email address is in the description box of the video. So please feel free to send me an email if you prefer. I just realized most of this video, I feel like I've been kind of holding my breath for some reason. I don't know why, but it makes me feel like I'm out of breath constantly, because I'm constantly trying to hold it for some reason. I don't know if that resonates with somebody watching, but I don't know why I'm doing it either. But anyway, thank you for watching. If it resonates with you, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I really do hope that it resonated with someone, hopefully multiple someones, but also remember to move forward with positivity, move forward with hope, and with positive words and positive thoughts, because we draw in what we say and we draw in what we think. So send that positivity out there so it'll come back to you. And also be generous and grateful, because when we do that, we find more reasons to be grateful, and we find more ways to be generous with the people around us. So all of that. Also, good luck to you and whatever you've got going on here in other aspects of your life. Good luck. I hope it goes well for you, and I hope I see you back here again soon. Bye.